very rare turnover for TCU and a rare turnover for Maddie Shear, one of the conference leaders in assisted turnover ratio at 3.7. But it's stolen right back by Donovan Hunter for TCU, coming up for UIW.
Yeah, it's going to be a difficult game today, but again, every team comes in ready to play.
Miles gets the step on Madison Williams, making her first start in a Cardinal uniform, and could not stay with the All-American.
And it's difficult for a lot of people to stay with their. Olivia Miles just has a tremendous ability to get downhill.
Shear with an easy takeaway right in the middle of the floor, slapped from behind, but right down to Suarez, and Marta Suarez knows just what to do with it. The first thing Mark Campbell talked about before the game when discussing his defense was the length, and there is the length of Flora Silva Shear to run the offense. Now Olivia Miles. Round the Suarez screen, dumps it underneath, and an easy finish for Silva. A couple of different options there early on here at Schollmeyer Arena, a spot where they've won 29 consecutive games. Suarez takes that extra step inside and scoops to the hoop to give her 6 already. A bench score is on for the first time. And in the paint as well for the first time, Martina Montan. And that one goes for the Cardinals.
And really guarding the penetration from TCU.
Bryn Lusby looking for another 15-footer, and she reins it in. Lusby, 2 for 2 since coming off the bench here at the end of the quarter. 12-second difference, shot clock to game clock. They leave a great three-point shooter in Georgia Elliott, and the Cardinals' fourth-year senior makes them pay.
Again, in her hometown, she's from, not too far away, coming out and finding success in the Schollmeyer Arena. 5
seconds left in the quarter. Kick out. Bigby at the end of the quarter, and she rains home a 3. Third time is a charm for Taylor Bigby.
Yeah, the third one that she took, 40 behind the three-point line. She wasn't going to miss too many more.
Call to go her way on the other end. Borstedt demanding the ball, backing her way into Suarez, and finishing through contact. What a matchup.
And I think that's just some pride right there, going against Marta Suarez and the type of player that she is. But again, Borstedt's like, I'm here to play. I can do it as well, and she's showing that.
A tough-as-nails player. Suarez demanding it, and she's in double figures already, finishing past Borstedt. TCU went up by 12 early in this matchup. 17-footer is flat by Oliphant. Olivia Miles inside to Silva. Silva wants the 1v1 matchup, but trying to swing her way past McCrary, unable to knock it down.
And sometimes I forget that Silva's only a sophomore, and so I think the next step in her game is really to get that footwork under control and be able to go straight up.
After picking up the foul, and Suarez is back in after a quick rest. She's playing with 2 fouls. Three-pointer from out front, and that's good. It is the second 3 of the year from Ramey McCrary, and the 3rd of the game for UIW.
And she's coming in only shooting 20% from behind the 3, but she is a capable shooter from the 3.
It's a 2-point game, so Olivia Miles takes things into her own goggles. Cardinals executing well offensively here of late. A lean in by Borstedt. Suarez doesn't give it up. Nice long lead pass, and Hunter ahead of the pack, lays it in.
And take down this winning home streak that they've got going on.
Yeah, against a team that is tops in the nation in field goal percentage defense. Well, the Cardinals are shooting 44%. Great look for Donovan Hunter, and it's inevitable she's going to knock down one of those wide open looks from Olivia Miles.
She's shooting 44% from the three-point line, and that's just such an improvement last year, but it's testament to her work.
Third on Suarez as Georgia Elliott. It's just a matter of time before Jasmine Player gets that first head coaching gig. And here we are 1 year later. She's got it. Donovan Hunter with the defense sunk in, nails the wide open 3. Back-to-back offensive boards for the Cardinals. And again, Elliott. This time she lines up the triple. Georgia Elliott. Maybe some numbers here for Miles. Bounce pass. Hunter in the lane. Wraparound. Basham waits, and Elliott blocks her from behind. Great job by the senior. Just, a big part of the reason that, Silva and Basham haven't had their normal explosive games on the inside. Silva able to step through. Clara Silva with her first point since the first quarter. As Incarnate Word has had the turnovers mount against them as the night has gone on, and this giveaway. Starters out there for TCU. Shear, great look from the corner and drops it in. Hunter's 7th assist, and Maddie Shear up to 8 points tonight.
That's the second 3-ball that she's able to knock down today.
Every starter has at least 8 for TCU this evening. Not a lot of bench production. They haven't needed it. Silva's blocked from behind. Shear up the floor to Hunter. This time the reverse. Trying to stay with it. Three-pointer from out front. It's dropped in by Georgia Elliott. It's her 4th 3 tonight.
Georgia Elliott has done a really good job of taking advantage of TCU mistakes. On the screen right there was a lack of communication. Left her wide open.
Hunter, speaking of wide open, the 8th 3 of the night by the Horned Frogs. And for Hunter, back-to-back buckets. She leads all scorers with 17 tonight. Lusby turning to the glass and hitting for the first time in the second half.
And just a nice pick and roll there. TCU defense on the backside never came.
Suarez hasn't shot a lot from deep, but gets a great look. And on the rebound, now here's Miles. Finds Basham for a quick touch at the hole. And fouled by, finds Hunter in the corner. UIW getting back defensively. Basham able to isolate inside and rip to the baseline for 2. And for Basham, her first field goal. Georgia Elliott sees the ball fall right down to her. And Elliott converts. 17 for Elliott tonight. Again, Basham wants it and won't give it up. And goes right into the bag of tricks. It's like she's warming up before the game. All right. With the rest of the post. 46 in the paint. Ooh, creative move for Morgan Borstadt as she has a new career high with 16.
Again, she just really found success through the contact there today.
And Borstadt really wants to guard Olivia Miles. I don't know why, though.
Olivia Miles wants her to guard her as well.
Tolliver starring at Maryland and then on to the WNBA as well. 6 to shoot. And to the cup, Lumsden, the Fort Worth native. Ashton averaging 2.5 blocks a game. Hunter in transition, quickly dives baseline. Just too strong underneath, but the athleticism is there. Mazarek ready to stop and pop for 3.
I called it as soon as Mazarek getting in the game. She's gonna get a 3 up. And Natalie Mazarek is known as a 3-point sniper, about 37% from the 3 this season.
Another block, this one by Parker to send it away. UIW, the Cardinals, buzzing around the face of a great Horned Frog team, but inevitably the talent of the Horned Frogs takes over, and the experience as well.